Hey everybody, got a great one for you here today, and more to come on all this. I didn't want to interrupt that great horn sound there, or whistle, whichever you call it. So this guy is passing by the surviving brick buildings of the old Northern Pacific Railroad shops in Brainerd. And I'm going to pause here again when you hear the raw horsepower go by. A lot of power there. So Brainerd was founded by the Northern Pacific in the early 1870s. As the railroad pushed west across Minnesota, this area became, complex, became one of the railroad's most important operating and repair points in the region. By the late 1880s, the Northern Pacific had developed this large complex here of shops. They repaired locomotives, freight cars, other railroad equipment. These shops, they grew into a major industrial employer, and they shaped the city's economy for generations. The complex included machine shops, blacksmith shops, locomotive repair facilities, car shops, storehouses, other support buildings needed to keep the Northern Pacific operating across the northern transcontinental routes. The railroad's presence in Brainerd was so important to the early growth, it was tied to the shops and the workers employed there. Even as far as where I live, 30-mile radius of Brainerd, if you talk to families that have a lot of history here, almost all of them have a relative that works for the railroad in Brainerd. The Northern Pacific continued operating in Brainerd until 1970. That's when it merged with Great Northern, Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, and Spokane, Portland, and Seattle, and that formed Burlington Northern. Then Burlington Northern merged with Santa Fe in 1995, creating the BNSF Railway. That means the BNSF train passing these buildings, this train here, is passing directly in front of the descendant of the railroad that built this complex more than a century ago and really built the city as well. Well, and points west for that matter, because it was the important transcontinental route, northern route. Many of these buildings survived after the railroad quit using them, obviously, and this district was placed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1989. And the property is now known as the Northern Pacific Center. And they have a bunch of great venues here. They have a wedding venue, Notch 8, a restaurant there, coffee shop. There goes the DPU by the mic on the ground. So they got a lot of great stuff there. And, so what was once one of Northern Pacific's major industrial shop complexes is now one of the really only visible surviving pieces of Brainerd's railroad history. They tore down their amazing depot, and really nothing too important got built there. There's the post office, but it could have all been juggled around. So really a bummer they tore that down. Today, modern BNSF heavy haul power like this, it rolls right past the same buildings that once built the whole region. And, and the Northern Pacific steam locomotives and early diesels, they were taken care of right there in those shops. Oh, it's pretty neat. You can kind of tour it and stuff. It's pretty cool. So I hope you enjoy the video, and of course, like and subscribe. And to quote the great Jawtooth, but wait, there's more. So I'm just going to take you on a little tour of the current BNSF shops here, which now have turned back into a pretty major employer. They rebuild mow equipment. So stuff like the tampers you see right here. And feel free to comment on models and specs on these, because I just know broad general terms here. I'm still learning a lot. They're going to go up here. Kind of cool. They got a bunch of rail cars with equipment that's done, I believe, that's ready to go out, or it could be moving in, I guess. Judging by the paint, maybe it is coming here for repair. But these cars, if you notice on the ends, that steel all boxed up, if you look closely, those are hydraulic ramps that unfold so they can, actually wheel this equipment on and off of these rail cars, which is pretty cool. That's a track conditioner there. I'm pretty sure it's a PTS 90, judging on my vast experience here. And, oh, look, hey, it's written on the side. What do you know? There's those ramps again. You can see a bunch of tampers in the background. Crane, which I assume they use to load stuff on some of these rail cars that don't have the ramps. Oh, that's a spike puller. Maybe it could be a tie puller. Could be a spike pounder, I call them. Another track conditioner and a tamper. Yeah, this stuff looks like it's probably on its way in. It's probably a Jackson tamper, I think. Oh, that's another PTS 90, I'll have you know. And with that little guy back there, some of these, I think when I go by, they're definitely spike pullers, because you're going to see that one right there. It has all the spikes piled up in that bin on the back. I have no idea what that is right there. So you just feel the history as you go through this area. And I love the bell tower there, the Northern Pacific. But enjoy it. I'm going to let you listen to a cool song my dad made here next, railroad song for my videos, and enjoy the little tour of the center here. And I once again, hope you enjoy the video.
Here she comes, rolling down the track, with a clickety-clickety-clack, standing by the track feeling earth shake. It's a big iron earthquake rolling down the track, with a clickety-clickety-clack, hauling lumber, steel, and coal, 1 mile of freight on the road. Running up to Notch 8, that load of freight can't wait. Hear that whistle blow, make that whistle talk from high and loud to deep and low. Do it again, but real slow. Train man, I envy you. Wish I could do what you do too. Rolling down that track through the night, with a clickety-clickety-clack. Here she comes and there she goes, rolling down the track with a clickety-clickety-clack. There she comes and there she goes, rolling down the track with a clickety-clickety-clack. There is a tunnel ahead now, 2 notches back. In the tunnel, what a racket as the tunnel walls echo back. I hear you coming, running hard and running fast. Count them, 120, and none of them empty. Do you hear the rail singing and hear the bell ringing as she rolls down the track with that clickety-clickety-clack?